A very good evening to everyone. Let's start the today's session, the day one of Bhavan's Educators Leadership Program, with the blessings of Lord Ganesha, who is widely revered as the remover of obstacles and thought to bring good luck, the patron of arts and sciences, and the Deva of intellect and wisdom. So let's seek the blessings of Lord Ganesha.
जय गणेश जय गणेश प्यारे जय गणेश प्यारे एक विशाल शोभित मोतियन के कंठमाल नैनारत नारे जय गणेश प्यारे सुर तुलसीदास नमन चरण में तिहारे जय गणेश प्यारे जय गणेश प्यारे
Today, we are here for a 3-day Bhavan's Educators Leadership Program. This program of Shikshan Bharti is truly an outstanding effort for the holistic development of Bhavan's educators. It is highly essential for the educators to keep themselves updated with the latest developments in the field of education. It is an initiative to explore and enhance the potential of teachers. This program aims to empower the educators as stakeholders of student psychology and health. It recognizes that the educators can play a vital role in creating a participatory climate for behavioral change, management, and adaptation. So now I invite our first resource person for the day, Dr. Rajshri Tiwari, PGT Psychology from Bharti Vidya Bhavan, Vidya Ashram School, Jaipur, a psychologist, lecturer, and author with over 30 years of experience. She has been awarded the Global Accreditation Teacher Award issued by the British Council and the Cambridge Education Foundation. She has authored 4 books and has many publications in her name. So she would enlighten us on the topic, Mastering Self-Management for Educators. A very warm welcome, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And will you please allow screen sharing?
Yes, ma'am, for sure.
Thank you.
Ma'am, now you can share the screen. It's over to you.
Okay. So good evening, friends. First of all, let us give ourselves a pat on the back. All of us have had a hectic day in the school today, including me. But here we are again. A bit tired, but still sincere enough to log in and learn. Believe me, if you have a child in the house, you are unknowingly teaching him something just now, at this very moment, just by being you. It is said that a child imbibes most when he sees things and not when he only hears about them. Parents are his first role models, and it is not what they say, but what they actually do that actually reflects in their behavior. The second most important role model is teacher, that is us. I'm sure you will agree that a teacher's duty doesn't end after just completing his or her course. It is his entire persona, how he conducts himself, that has the lasting impact on the child. Imagine a teacher who starts his class with, "So, where were we in our last lecture? Show me your notes." Or someone who has forgotten his books, is often late in the class, is not well groomed, and is not in control of his emotions? Well, do you think such a teacher will be effective no matter how bright this person is? No. So it goes without saying that mastering self management is crucial, not only for being the effective teacher, but also for the kind of future generations we will have. We are the unspoken wheels of civilization. Let us not undermine our role. Here is a short video. So, to make a difference and to be a teacher like what we just saw, we have to be good role models, and for that, self management is important. But then, what is self management? Self management is a key skill that will help you throughout your life. It refers to setting goals and managing your time. Self management directly impacts our effectiveness in the classroom and overall well being too. Let us discuss some key strategies that educators can use to enhance their self management skills. Increasing your motivation and focus will help you to avoid procrastination. Sure, you know what it is. आज करे सो काल करे सो परसों. जल्दी क्या है इतनी जब उम्र पड़ी है बरसों. इस तरह का एटीट्यूड तो काम नहीं आएगा, isn't it? So the first thing we are going to take is time management. Time is what we want most, but we often use worst. As teachers, we often are assigned quite a few tasks apart from teaching, making papers, checking, plethora of events and duties, and time flies in a jiffy. Where is the time to look after oneself, to think about managing oneself? We often grumble, I don't have time. But to say I don't have time is to say I don't want to do it. Time to nikalna padta hai. So now, how to do it? Time management, friends, is a life skill that can help us to avoid stress too. The sooner we learn it, better it is. Time management is all about prioritizing tasks. We can use tools to differentiate between urgent and important tasks. First, we need to focus on tasks that are both important as well as time sensitive. For example, if the deadline for paper submission is tomorrow, then it is important as well as urgent. And preparation for the workshop scheduled at a later date can wait. This I'm sharing from my own recent experience. I had to make 4 papers and I did that first. Then I was given some other assignment by the authorities with a deadline. That became my second priority. And then came this workshop because it was scheduled towards the month end. So scheduling is very important. We can plan our day in advance. It can be of immense help. Allocate specific blocks of time for planning, grading, professional development, and personal time. Stick to this schedule to maintain a balance. I know it may be a bit difficult, but not impossible. Please limit multitasking. Yes, when you are doing one task, please pay undivided attention to it. Our attention capacity is limited. It is like a bottleneck jar. If we try to do too many things at the same time, nothing actually works. When our mind wavers in different directions, mistakes naturally make their appearance. So focus on one task at a time to increase your efficiency and reduce mistakes. Second, most important point is goal setting. It is said that an intelligent act is always goal directed. Do we drive our car without deciding where we want to go? No. Without any specific goal in sight, we will just wander aimlessly and we will not reach anywhere. So, how to set goals? How to set smart goals? Goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Let us see them one by one. Specific. Make your goals specific and narrow for more effective planning. A general or scattered goal will spread yourself too thin and it will not be a clear path to walk on. Measurable. Make sure your goal and progress is measurable. Otherwise, how will you know that you are on the right path? Achievable. Don't start with tall, rose-tinted goals. Be practical and make sure you can reasonably accomplish it within a certain time frame. Relevant. Your goal should align with your values and long-term objectives that you want to achieve. And naturally, time-based. Set a realistic but ambitious deadline. Not too easy to clarify task prioritization and increase motivation. We can break down goals too. Divide larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks. This approach makes progress more tangible and less overwhelming. This is important for professional as well as personal life. Now we all are heading towards first term exams. Suppose you have to finish 3 chapters before term 1. Time is limited. Make a plan that today I'm going to focus on these 4 topics because you have already made a plan. So you know that according to plan, if you move, you will be able to finish it. So today focus on those 4 topics, accomplish that goal. It's a small goal, achievable goal, time-based goal. So like that, goal setting can be helpful. Next important thing is emotional regulation. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. Between any stimulus and response, there is a space, and that is where it all begins. It all depends on us. How we perceive and react things is our decision. We can't allow emotions to control us. We should be in charge, isn't it? For a teacher, it is not just her IQ, but her EQ, which makes her effective. But emotional regulation cannot be achieved in one day. It is a journey. And mindful practices such as meditation, vipassana, These are the roads to reach there. Engage in mindful techniques such as meditation or deep breathing exercises to stay grounded and manage stress. Reflective journaling is also helpful. Regularly journal about your experiences, challenges, emotions. This practice can help you process feelings and develop strategies for future situations. And it clears our thoughts and removes clouding too. And yes, work life regulation is also important. This is one aspect that we all struggle with. We are often given work for homes. Even during vacations, there are workshops to be given, attended. No doubt it reflects our family life and happiness. We must learn to set boundaries, be assertive, and clearly define work hours and personal time. Resist the urge to bring work home unless it is absolutely necessary. We can't radiate happiness unless we are happy ourselves. And for that, we can always pursue some hobbies or engage in some activities outside of our work that brings joy and relaxation. This helps us to recharge and it can increase our enthusiasm for teaching for the next day. Professional development. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. Hence, it is imperative for any good teacher to be a lifelong learner. Learning is a never ending process. Teachers can learn new things every day and keep themselves motivated. That can prevent us, from the say having that same monotonous schedule. Teaching can be a very boring job if there is no motivation and if we are not learning anything new. In fact, in today's ever changing world, technology is always a step ahead. Stay updated with the latest educational trends and techniques. Attend such workshops, webinars, enroll in courses offered by CBSE, Diksha, and other sites. In fact, we can learn from our students too. Let's see a small video. So if this old man could learn something from this young child, so can we, isn't it? Next point which I'll take is networking. Networking is also an important part of our professional development. Build a support network of fellow educators for idea sharing, collaboration, and emotional support. Like I am a member of a psychology teachers association, and I'm sure you are also in touch of with this, the subject teachers for whatever your subject is. Now, coming to the next point, which is task delegation. One thing that can increase our stress is trying to do everything ourselves, not depending on anybody else. But perfectionism is not actually a very good habit. Learn to rely on others. Learn to delegate. Students can also be given responsibility. Where appropriate, delegate tasks to students, such as classroom organization or peer teaching. This not only lightens our load, but also empowers students. We can collaborate with our colleagues, share responsibilities with other teachers, such as lesson planning or organizing things. Next will be classroom organization. Maintain a well organized classroom to minimize time spent searching for materials. A tidy environment also reduces stress and fosters a better learning atmosphere. Now we even have digital tools, utilized apps and tools for lesson planning, grading, and communication to streamline administrative tasks. Self care. Well, this is something we often ignore, but it is very important. Prioritize sleep, exercise, and a balanced diet. Physical well being directly affects our mental clarity and energy levels. Mental health is also very important. Don't hesitate to seek professional help if you are feeling overwhelmed. Mental health is crucial for sustained performance in demanding environments. Coming to the reflection and feedback now. Take time to reflect on what's working and what is not working. Adjust your strategies accordingly. Seek feedback. Don't hesitate. Encourage feedback from students, colleagues, and supervisors to continuously improve your practices. Adaptability. Embrace change. Be open to new methods and technologies that can enhance teaching, learning, and problem solving. We all have done it during COVID, isn't it? How quickly we all moved from offline to online teaching. I know change is always, a bit threatening. How will we do it? ये तो नहीं हो पाएगा. It won't work. That is our natural response. But if we keep an open mind and positive approach, we can do it. And we have done it in the past. So cultivate a proactive approach to challenges. Rather than getting stuck on problems, focus on finding solutions. By mastering these aspects of self management, we educators can create a sustainable work routine that not only enhances our effectiveness, but also ensures long term well being and job satisfaction. As teachers, our biggest reward is to see our students prosper, a weak student taking a step forward. What else do we aspire as teachers, isn't it? We all are in one of the noblest professions. Take pride in it, enjoy it. Thank you, friends. I leave you with a small video. Stay.
Starting में बात करेंगे। चलो,
Yes, if there are any questions or if everything is clear, great. We can move to the next one as you decide.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your lovely session.
Most welcome.
So I would request Dr. Gurpreet Kaur, PGT Biology from Bharti Vidya Bhavan SL Public School, Amritsar, to extend a vote of thanks to our resource person. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Inu ma'am. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to Dr. A.K. Sharma, sir. Thanks, sir, for being an incredible mentor to us. You are deeply grateful. We are deeply grateful for the time and effort you have invested for such wonderful Bhavan's Educators Leadership Program. On behalf of all my colleagues, I'm here to offer very sincere vote of thanks to Dr. Rajshri Tiwari ji, who have wonderfully explained mastering self-management for educators. I want to express my deep appreciation for your vision, ma'am.
Thank you.
As we reflect on the importance of management, this was really an insightful, thought-provoking session. Ma'am, we will religiously implement these ideas for imparting wisdom and knowledge to us, which is definitely going to be instrumental in our growth and development. As you rightly said, that developing motivation and concentration skills will help to overcome the lure of procrastination. Thanks a lot, ma'am, once again for such a wonderful session. Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much. Thank you. Most welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Shall I share my screen, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, for sure. You can start with your presentation.
Okay.